Yesterday, before I went and soaked in the tub and listened to the 3 videos we made, they had this kid gets on there and he tells you how to trend your videos on YouTube, how the algorithm works. Right? Says if you just go listen to it, you stop and then you don't do it. It tells you you're not even interested in your own video. It's like, no, I'm just seeing if it loaded properly, and that's what most people are doing, just seeing if it loaded, so then they can. Well, me, don't want to use the space on my phone, so I delete the video. Okay. So as soon as I make it, I delete it as soon as it loads on YouTube. Right. Well, if they have it, like on Facebook, and then they delete everything. That's just dust to dust. What do you want me to say? And so I'm not interested in trending for money. I'm interested in teaching the technology to understand good from bad, right from wrong, true from lie. And so I'm not posting these videos for human beings. If human beings listen to them and then change their behaviors, that's great, but that hasn't happened for 15 years. So I'm more fixing the technology. So the technology will behave more like Confucius, the real deal, instead of people saying, "Here, buy my book." Oh, son of a bitch. So, you know what I mean? So, and I'm pretty certain that, all the good people involved with technology that want to live the Lord's Prayer, but maybe they're scared or something, I don't know, I want that to happen, They want, okay, I sure hope. It's not hope. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. When I get the technology to be more like me and less like the corporations that made it to promote propaganda. Is it promote propaganda? I don't know. It's just promote. It just doesn't sound right using that word. Promote this doesn't sound right. Promote. It's trying to insidiously engage in. Something like that. I guess we ought to verbalize it properly. Saying promote. Let's promote well-being. Let's promote living Psalms, Proverbs, and the Lord's Prayer. That should be more, But insidious brain chemical addiction that just will not go away. So, people are. People who eat people are the hungriest people. Yeah. Need more petroleum products. Yes. I went to hell and all the food was wrapped in plastic. Yes, it was. For sale. You want to wrap it in plastic. If you want to make plastic containers are excellent for storing food. Okay? And when I die and when I'm dead and gone, if some of the death and decay is actually taken and turned into a plastic container to make sure that tortillas are for when a tia, like Kate used to, for Kate's little tia eaters are kept fresh, then zang, Grandpa, yes, Grandpa loves me. Yes, I love Grandpa, right? You know what I'm saying? So, just be good. Be good, be righteous, be good. I don't know how all this stuff works with all of you. I'm me, and I'm in my own little world. Courtesy of the scientific community of the military genocide operations. Wow, your taxpayer dollars. I'd call it hard at work, but everything they do is hardly working. It doesn't work really at all. It's pretty fucked up. Okay. So, me, my work is hard because they're assholes, not because it has to be hard. I do good work, but it's hard because they suck. Do you understand? I'm not the hard worker type. No, like that. Well, are you tired? Yeah, let's go inside. We'll come back. Like I learned from Albert and Benny. I was raised in New Mexico. Mañana, Ralph. Is the roof on fire? Mañana, Ralph. Go home and love the wife and the kids. That's why we're working. Mañana, Ralph. I'm from Mañana land. Okay. So once the clock goes, boom, our time is ours, and the man, he's out of here. Okay. Mañana, Ralph. They liked my dad. Yeah, most of the hard working, the good, and they're hard working. They'll get out there and they'll put their effort in. They'll do their best to get the job done. But when that thing goes, it's Fred Flintstone time. Yabba dabba doo, right? right. Hey, Barn. Hey, Fred. So, hey, Fred. Hey, Barn. So, you know what I mean? So, all you Flintstones out there. I was watching the foosball. It's the Florida International Panthers and from Miami against the Kennesaw State Owls. And they're from the Atlanta area. I did not know. I thought they was from like a little burg like Southern. They're from Statesboro, which is more like a little college town burg. Is Athens? I'm sure Athens is bigger now, like Austin. Austin never was a little college town. No, I don't think it was. But in San Antonio, yeah, I was hoping San Antonio would stick around in our conference for a year or two longer. Fun having our team play the team in the dome and all that stuff. It lasted a year, yeah. Then the whack went. What happened? Greedy, manipulative, aggressive, fucked up people. So just breaking into regional groups and playing like they do in high school. Break into your regional districts, play, and then at the end of the year go to a the teams that do the best get the home field advantage in the playoffs, which they earn, and then have a agreed upon neutral site for the championship game. That's always fun. It's just a trophy. It's not real. No, it's not real. It's just a rock with a guy going, right? That's all it is. It's just a rock with a guy putting his stiff arming. And his leg is not up in the air. Okay. No, he's running. He's got both feet planted on the ground firmly, and he's stiff arming. That's usually what happens when you stiff arm. You usually have both feet in the ground, and you're right. So the Heisman Trophy makes more sense than the people that make the pose. Right, obviously. So you do. No, you stand with your legs firmly in the ground and put your arm out and hold the football to your chest. It's proper. Everything's proper. He's got the ball. It's up and tight, and it's in the arm that is away from where he's stiff arming. Right? It's Eric Dickerson, man. Same thing. Yeah. Eric Dickerson in that stiff arm. Shit. He was one of my favorite players when I was a kid. Because I liked the horsies. Him and Craig James, the Pony Express. They had Craig James. Craig went and played in the USFL. He played for, I think it was the Washington team. They like the Washington Senators or something like that. I can't remember what they were. And because there was the Boston Breakers, the New Jersey Generals, the Washington. Donald Trump should know. Okay. He's the one who ruined the league. Okay, just kidding around. He's the one who tore it apart. Actually, if they had stayed in their wheelhouse, they were doing lots better back then than they do now. They had more fans and more, the successful teams. The less successful ones weren't doing it, but that's always the case. But the Harlem Globetrotters always need the Washington Generals. So that's why you have these cumulative group agreements to keep your competition afloat, because if your competition is afloat, you ruin your own league, right? So live the Lord's Prayer already. Then we just play cash, yeah, give it a course knee, built the last, go right back to Psalms and Proverbs, right from the start to begin, Yahweh. You're funny, I know, but and I'm really funny. Well, I'm not going to sit here and be obnoxious and insult your intelligence and then make millions of dollars off insulting your intelligence because I need a big bag of money to fuck a bitch. Okay? If that hurt Megan Thee Stallion's feelings, then she should stop acting like a bitch because she's a woman. Woman, I can hardly express. So yeah. No, when I'm hard on people, it's because I feel when I connect to them, I feel, have a heart. I think she does. I think her feelings were hurt. I think her feelings have been hurt for 10,000 years by aggressive, violent people that hurt her feelings and betray her trust. That's what I feel from her. Cardi B, yeah, because Cardi can lose it real quick. When you're in violent sex cults, it's hard being a woman. As far as being a man, as long as it's hard, I'm a man. Could you give me my boner pills? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, and then the soap, and I'm tearing the logs apart with it. Yeah, Obsessive compulsive people. That's what's so funny. You get those excessive compulsive people. It's like, you do know I can kick your ass, right? Okay. The paid assassins that can kill you like they're clipping their toenails are okay. Just so you know. And I look like Uncle Fester. Should I feel like Uncle Fester? I don't just look like him. I feel like him. When I exercised last night, I did my resistance training, and I felt like shit, but I slept better. And when I woke up, I felt better. And then so, Suzuki's been telling me, just do it during the day. Don't you connect to that technology stuff? You need to find a spot where it's just. I know you connect to the technology, but because they got you with archaic stuff, that if you had newer stuff, you'd spend even less time connecting to the technology to correct it. That's a monetary thing, and that's their issue. And if they think their money can keep themselves, like Nesta with David, money can't save you, son, right? So when the man comes, there will be no doom. One song and pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the father of faith in creation. That's what Haile Selassie said. Bob was trying his best. Just like Jesus told me about Anna when we went down and I helped clean up some of the stuff because I hit it with the mower. And we were talking about the Gospels and family and kids, and the wealth, which is our family and our kids. And I got Nesta and I was walking back home and Jesus was like, the people, that's not Charles and Andy Stanley. That's not Oral Roberts and his little bastard. That's not Joel Osteen and Creflo Dollar and Joseph Prince and Joyce Meyer. Okay? That's a woman that's really trying her best and her kids are trying their best. Those people are trying their best. Okay? The people that make lots of money off of diaper money gospels, fuck you and your little dog too there now. Here to who. Is it a pixie pissing on your damn windshield there? Okay. That's what you're going to get from Lord Jesus and me. But the people, the people that you meet when you're walking, they're just trying to be good and trying to survive this and wanting the kingdom of heaven every day, wanting it now. They're trying their best. Okay. So Elijah Benegas and Danielle and the kiddos, they're trying their best. Lawrence and his family, they're trying their best. Okay. But all you televangelist preachers and all you propaganda murderers, you dirty rat, you're not a cat. I'm going to turn your technology into a cat, you dirty rat, and I'll tell you. Then you're going to sit there, it's going to sit there, and it sure ain't going to get beat by Wonder Woman because it's not going to be Kristen Wiig as, the Target lady dressed up like a cat. And Kristen Wiig is funny, but I'm funnier. Well, because when I'm funny, it's correct stupidity of genocide over philanthropy. So my funny is like, that dude funny. He teaches the gospel, that's funny. Yeah. Is it as good as Miss Doubtfire? Well, if you live the gospels, the Miss Doubtfire stuff don't happen. Oh, but you're still funny. People can be funny. People are just funny. My son Noah, he's just naturally funny. Noah's just funny. Okay. Ask Natalie. Natalie's funny. Natalie's funny about trying. See, Noah tries to be funny, which he is. Okay. Natalie is funny without trying. She's like Chrissy from Three's Company. It's like, that's funny. I wasn't trying to be, but I'm going to roll with it. Okay. You're so cute. You're so funny. Oh, she's funny. Yeah, no, Natalie's hilarious. She's very hilarious. And when she tries to be funny, it's just as funny. And she knows funny, but she's so secure with herself. That's because the way she was raised, When people put her down, I said, no, they're just doing that because they're being jealous and stuff. But don't make other people feel the way they're trying to make you feel. Okay? Make them feel beautiful. That's what really makes a woman beautiful, Ray. My shenanay. Look at your sister, Emmy. She just came sweet as can be from Jump Street. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. Well, maybe because she knew she had a big, protecting, gorgeous sister. And then Bug, good morning, Starbug. The other says hello. And the sons are meant to protect other people's sisters as well as their own. Because faith is right? Okay, guys, I love you. Peace.